Everybody always wants to know what Maremmas are like. So that's a Maremma right there. That's Redster. Where you going, Red? What, you got your bone, huh? That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Oh, he's a good boy, huh? Yeah, he's a good boy. He's a good fella. He's a good fella. That's Red, and he's 5 years old. He pretty much hangs out and watches the sheep. Lives with the sheep in the barn here. Still have the sheep penned in. The grass hasn't really started growing because it's cold. It's almost, May, and it's still cold. But so Red's 5. He lives with the sheep. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. But that's what they like to do. They like to perch up. It's pretty high ground here where the barn is. We're on a little hill. It goes down so you can see the whole pasture down below. That's what they like to do. Sit up high and watch. And all the way down to the road there, we have good fencing all the way down. And any action, bikers or walkers or whatever, you gotta kind of watch because he's fenced in and everything. But he keeps his eye on them. And then you have Junior here. That's he's 2. So Red's 5. This is Buddy. Buddy's 2. He's also a Maremma. Totally different look to him. Buddy has more pointed face and a little different stature. Red's more blockier and definitely a different coat on Red. But they're both Maremmas. But Buddy's slightly more of a watchdog, but Red's kind of the one that chills out and lays back, and Buddy's the one that's always patrolling. And I keep them. There's electric fence here in between the two of them. They've been at it. Buddy's kind of coming of age here, and they're deciding who's going to be boss. So I keep them separated for now because you get 2 Red's, I don't know, 120 something pounds, and Buddy's, last time I weighed him a while ago, he was like 90 something. So you get 2 dogs like that, 200-pound dogs going at it. It's not pretty. So they kind of respect each other now and keep their distance. He just likes to sit over there with his bone and watch life go by. Keeps an eye on the girls. And so does Buddy. He just does it differently. So Maremmas, it's all in the dog. We got Red. He bounced around a couple homes before we got him. And actually, the people that had him before us, they had a big farm and they had a lot of employees, and he was getting aggressive with everybody, and they were thinking of putting him down if they couldn't find a home for him. And so we took him. It was after we had already had Buddy here, and Buddy was probably only, I don't even remember, probably only 4 months old or something when we got Red. Red's turned out to be a sweetheart. He just needed too much activity with too many people going around and bouncing from house to house, and he's took him a year at least to kind of settle in, and I don't know, it's almost 2 years now, and he's a sweet dog. And he still doesn't like, if somebody strange comes around, both of them, they pay attention, and but Buddy's been brought up a little differently than Red. I think Red has ass kicked a couple times. And when we first got him, I couldn't even pet him, couldn't brush him. He would growl at me. And even still now, if I move my hand too quick towards his head, he'll cower kind of. So I think he's liking it here though. But it's all in how you. As everybody knows, it's all in how you treat a dog. But Buddy can be aggressive too, but not like Red was when we got him. But you can see these guys, they're just sitting here. It's about, I don't know, 7 something, 8 o'clock, I guess. and these guys are just sitting here, and they like to sit and watch. They watch cars. You get a loud truck go by, you know, they bark at that. Bikers, you know, any kind of strange cat that comes in. We have a barn cat, lives up in the barn with Red, and both dogs love the barn cat. We have another cat in the house, and so they like those two cats. But any strange cats come around, and you know, it's definitely, they're on it. So that's those are this in I guess our operation. Some people, you know, everybody's different. This is kind of these. I guess we fall into the category of general farm dog, rather than a true livestock guardian, where you throw them out in a remote pasture with the sheep and let them stay there with minimal human contact. These guys, I mean, we're around all day. Sometimes, you know, when we throw them up in the other pasture up there, and we got an old orchard there that the sheep go in. Sometimes we put the dogs in with them just to keep them familiar with the sheep and everything. And but the dogs, you know, the sheep respect the electric fences. You know, the dogs are, you know, they somewhat respect it, but they go right over it. You know, that's nothing for them. They jump right over it and go right through it if they're chasing the cat or something. You know, there's all kinds of coyotes, bobcats, bears, all that. And so if they decide they want to check something out, that little fence there is not going to keep them in. So, you know, there's my neighbor's horses there. Sorry about that. And she actually has a Maremma. They have a Maremma next door too. I believe theirs is 4 or 5 years old also, a female. And she's a lot more aggressive towards anybody that comes around. Goes up the driveway. I mean, I over there all the time getting eggs and stuff, and she still barks at me. So that's kind of what Maremmas do. I just wanted to put that out there for everyone.